Hello and welcome back again. My name is Derek Yundim. I am co-founder of Impact Academy, and this is video number 16 or idea number 16 if you have followed the series of the 35 ideas that I have to put out there to set a foundation for my YouTube channel. And these 35 ideas, I had said from the beginning that this would be some of the best advice that I could have given myself years ago when I got into personal development coaching. And my hope for doing this is that as I share these 35 ideas, they would help any coach, consultant, or online entrepreneur to be able to set up their business to succeed more effectively than I have done. You see, being in this space, I have spent years struggling as a coach and consultant. And it's not because I don't have enough passion. It's not because I don't know enough about my subject matter and my area of focus, but it was because of some of these ideas that I'm sharing with you now. It's because most of these ideas in school of thought didn't come to me all at once. You know, you go through this course, you learn this one, then you go through this book, you learn this one. And because you learn here, you learn there, at the end of the day, I didn't have the whole puzzle in front of me. So figuring out has been my way of developing myself up to where I am now, which I'm really happy that I have learned all of that because I can now teach somebody coming behind me to be able to make less mistakes that I made, to also be able to set up and grow their business way faster than I did. Like I've shared in one of the ideas before, less than 30% of online entrepreneurs, coaches, and consultants are able to make up to 100% of their income from their businesses. But I believe that the importance of coaches, consultants, and online entrepreneurs in bringing ideas and support to people who need them, it's a very honorable thing to do, that anybody who sets out to be in this space and takes the time to study properly to be in this space should be able to earn enough money to live a comfortable life so that they can learn even more and become even better in how they present their ideas and how they present themselves so that they can continuously help people grow to their better selves. As part of my own contribution, I decided to make this series so that just upfront, if you are a struggling coach, struggling consultant, you can learn some of the best tips and tricks that I would have loved to know years ago when I started out. Now, let's get into today's lesson. Today's lesson is literally the backbone of an online business or of an online entrepreneur. This is the strategy in how you are supposed to set up your business so that you can get consistent sales and scalable marketing. That's the idea that I want to bring to you today. First, what's in the market? How do online entrepreneurs present themselves and sell their products online? Usually, we post a few blog posts and ideas around our subject, and then we make a post that I've got a book on Amazon, you should go and buy our book. Or I've got this workshop or this conference that's coming up on the 27th, and it's important for you to go to this conference and workshop. I have seen incredibly smart self-help teachers, whether it's consultant or coaches, which I have sat with them one-on-one. They are very knowledgeable. They can help people bring transformation to the world. But when the approach is the brochure approach, where you just put out a flyer or you just put out a post and order people to buy your product, or even if you don't want to buy, even when you offer a free seminar and say, come to this free workshop because you want them to come to the workshop and then you can teach them at the workshop and and then eventually, hopefully, they buy your product. First of all, for somebody to leave wherever they are, whatever else they're doing, and come to you, it's an investment of their time, their energy, and it needs to be worth their while. So when entrepreneurs use that approach, it's very easy to burn out because you know what you want to bring to the marketplace. You know the ideas that you have to share, and you know how valuable they are and how helpful they can help people. But when people don't show up, when people don't buy your book, when people don't buy your workshop, when people don't book your coaching session, you feel bad. You want my services for free. Not only coaches, I think most businesses now are inclined to do business online. And there's a lot of anger that people it translates to. Like, I'm a lawyer, you want my services and you want them for free just because we are friends, just because you know me. I'm a doctor and you want to consult for free. But if we are friends and the way we have been doing things is we ask each other for advice, then I'm more likely to ask you for advice if you are a lawyer or a doctor or whatever service that you're doing. I would likely ask you as a friend if you have not shown and positioned yourself to me as this service is for sale. Of course, Derek, I should know that my lawyer friend went to school and spent a lot of money and a lot of years studying, and I should pay them. But the thing is, if you don't show up in a way that people should take you seriously and know that you are the go-to expert for this thing, even if you are, people will not put up their hands to buy from you. So that's the idea that I want to bring to you today. And I hope that it will change your perspective and your outlook and how you position yourself to go into the market. Also, there's this thing that's very common online because you've been searching on a particular subject, then you'll see a sponsored post and somebody would say, buy my book. It will teach you how to get 1 million followers in 10 days. Of course, I want to have 1 million followers, but I click on that ad and then the ad itself has got 10 likes. The ad itself has got 20 followers. So it really doesn't add up. So let me show you this model that it's been used mostly in copywriting, especially from the 1920s right up. But it's still one of the most valuable models in marketing. And one of the things that I've learned that has made me to be able to and ready to bring my practice online, especially the consulting to many people online. It's this model that I want to show you now. And I'm hoping that it also helps bring clarity to you and it helps you set up better in a way that you will serve your clients better, but also you would get returns on investment in terms of your clients buying more of your products. Some of my private clients, when they see this, they're gonna laugh when I say what I'm about to say right now. And it is that as I want to teach you this model, you have used strategies that you know. You have used the strategies that are in your awareness up to this point, and you are making some success, really. It's not like you don't make sales, but now I want to show you something a little bit different. And the first thing that I would request and recommend of you is that you should suspend your disbelief. Whenever I consult with a client and we do a discovery strategy session, when I've identified the client's pain points and areas where they are struggling in, and then I want to design now a work plan on how we solve the particular problem so that my client goes from the place where they are struggling and frustrated to the place where they want to be happy and getting the results that they want. The first thing that I always tell my clients before we get into the solution is suspend your disbelief. So I would plead with you to suspend your disbelief a little bit and let me show you this model. And if this model is something that you consider to try, you can try it out in your business for like 30 days and see if it makes a difference. I hope it will make a difference, and try it out. Just suspend your disbelief, and your way of doing it and try this out for some time consistently and see if it makes a difference in your business. So let me show you in a little presentation. So I said this idea that I want to share with you is positioning your business online for scalable marketing. And this is how to set up your business to have predictable sales. So let's get right into it. The model, the framework that I want to share with you today, and this is how I want you to set up your business so that you can consistently sell online or effortlessly sell online. It's called the AIDA model, AIDA. Now, the A in AIDA is attention, which in most cases, in the original version, it's awareness. The I is interest, the D is desire, and the A is action. If you set up your business in this format, it will help your clients from the top, getting to know you, which is when you create enough awareness around what you do. Once they get to know you and understand that you are bringing enough value to the marketplace that can help them, they would develop an interest in your product, in your business, in your service, and they would ask for it, which is the desired level. Once they have developed an interest in what you have to offer, they would now have a desire, which is basically they are ready to, like, Derek, how can you help me further? And then they would be ready to take action, but you need to prompt them to take action. Now, in marketing and in how you set up your business to follow the AIDA model, there is specific things that you need to do around awareness. There's specific strategies that you need to apply around generating enough interest. And then there is specific things that you need to do around generating desire before action. So, for instance, I want to bring my practice online. I feel like I should bring my practice now online. The very first thing to do is not to come online and say, hey, I've got Impact Academy, which I teach coaches and consultants to create a product and sell in 90 days. If I say that, if that's the first post that I make, if that's the first video that I made, and you come across that video, you will not buy or you will not invest in my product. And it's not because you don't like me. It's not because you are not a good person. It's simply because you don't know me well enough to understand that if I'm the expert, if I'm the person who can help you create a product that is desirable by your market. So it's on me, the entrepreneur, to create enough awareness and attention around my product, around my business, so that by the time we get to me wanting you to take an action and enroll in my program, invest in my product, buy my book, buy my thing, you have gotten enough awareness and you are certain from the value that I share with you that I can help you. There is no doubt in your mind that I can help you because you have seen on the valuable ideas that I've shared over time that my ideas can help you. Then the strategies on how you set up your content and how you present to get interest of your target audience. And the best way to gain people's interest, and I hope that I'm doing this in this series of videos, is that as you bring more information to the client, as I bring more ideas to you, I am making sure that the lessons, the ideas that I'm sharing with you are valuable enough for you to go, this is different. Yeah, this guy, he's sharing, a lot of valuable things and I haven't invested anything on it. He really cares about me and me succeeding as an online entrepreneur, as a coach, as a consultant, and all of that. Once I do enough around that, then you would start developing desire of wanting to work with me, and then it is possible for me to tell you to take action, which is come to my workshop, which is buy my product, which is buy my book, and all of that. So I need to go through this first three stages of preparing the marketplace before I can really make an offer. Now, the strategies to put all of this in just an ad. And this, like I said, this model has been in the marketplace since the early 1920s, and it's been very effective. It's used mostly by copywriters, and copywriters, they can condense this model into your 30 seconds ads. They can condense this model into a poster. They can condense this model into a 1 minute ad or less than 1 minute ad. And in that advert, they will create enough awareness, or they will generate attention enough that you become interested, that you get a desire, and then you want to take action. And then they will lead you to take whatever action that they want you to take. So this thing, it's the same in relationships, right? If a man sees a lady and likes the lady, first of all, he needs to grab the lady's attention, and then he needs to then behave in a way, or set up, the scenario in a way that the lady gets interest in him. And then he needs to again make an effort or have a strategy to make that lady to desire him. And then he can now go ahead and make the lady to take action, which is, have coffee with me, have a date with me. But if the first thing that you say to a lady is, go have coffee with me, go for lunch with me, you haven't even, caught her attention. She has no interest in you like you have in her. There's no desire for having coffee, for spending her time with you. Then you just go directly to, let's have coffee. She's not going to come. So that's basically the model that I want to share with you. And this approach that I've used, where the first 35 videos, 35 ideas that I'm putting out on my YouTube channel, it's valuable ideas that would help entrepreneurs, that will help coaches and consultants set up their business online more effectively. That's the best way to generate attention, to get the attention and interest of people who truly need this kind of information, or people who truly need this kind of ideas. It's the best way to generate that kind of interest. But note that in some or in most of the videos, there's always an action that I prompt the viewer to take. When I end the video, somewhere in the video, I would like, please leave a comment so that I know what else you want me to talk about. That is me prompting you to take action, which is harmless action, because I've shared an idea and I've said, what do you think about the idea? Please share in the comment section so that we engage. Then at times I would say, please, what other idea do you think I should be talking about? How do you approach this particular subject? That is me prompting you to take action, so that when I invite you to my workshop, it will not be awkward. I'm used to telling you to do something. So when I eventually tell you to get into my workshop, you know that Derek is a good person, and Derek has shared valuable information, insights with me that has helped me, in one way or the other, in what I'm studying, in what I'm focusing on in my business. So if Derek is inviting me and saying there's this more that he wants to help me, I can invest my time, my energy, and my money to go sit with Derek. So I hope you have grasped the AIDA concept or model, and I hope that it really helps you in one way or the other. And I hope that in one of the ideas, again, it would come to my mind to talk more around this subject. So thank you. I hope that this idea will make a difference for you and your business, because I want you as an online entrepreneur, I want you to succeed, because in a greater way, you are helping me serve my mission of getting the world coached. Thanks and bye for now, and looking forward to sharing idea number 17 with you. Bye.